Hello, my lovelies. So finally I'm getting to my answers to the questions that you guys asked me like 2 weeks ago. I'm so sorry that it took me forever. I'm actually a little sick today, so don't mind my man voice. It's not really there. I don't know, there's something lingering in my throat. Let's get started, people. Question numero uno. A lot of you guys asked this. What breed is Zero? Zero is actually an Australian Shepherd. The Australian Shepherds come in a standard, mini, and toy size. I thought the miniature size would be perfect for LA, and that's why I got him as a miniature. He's still big enough, but he's small enough to take everywhere. And also there's 3 different coats that come with Australian Shepherds. There's red merle, there's black tri, and there's blue merle. I think the blue merles are the coolest ones because they have like all the different colors, so that's why I chose blue merle. Next question is, why did you name Zero Zero? If there's any Nightmare Before Christmas fans out there, I am also a fellow fan, and that is where I got the name Zero. Jack Skellington's dog on Nightmare Before Christmas is named Zero, and I've always loved that movie. I don't know why. I mean, I'm a big Tim Burton fan. Any Tim Burton fans out there? Nightmare Before Christmas has always been one of my favorites since I was a little girl. I always told myself if I got a dog, that the next dog that I would get, I would name Zero. What nationality are you? Well, I am a mixed human being. Let me say that. I'm actually half Mexican. I'm a quarter Russian and a quarter Italian. My mom's side is the Hispanic side, and my dad's side is the white side. But both sides of my family came legally from Mexico, and then my dad's family came legally from Russia. And Poppin is actually a Russian name. That actually came from Russia. I'm cool with it. I like my last name. So those are my nationalities. When was the first time you performed your music in front of people? The first time that I ever performed my own music that I wrote myself in front of people, I was actually 16. It was for my 16th birthday party that I threw, my Sweet 16, and I decided that I was going to sing one of the songs that I had written, Unprotected, for my friends, and so I performed it that night, and it was the first time that I ever performed my music in front of anyone, especially my friends, you know, which was kind of crazy, but I loved it, and ever since then, I've been performing my own music. But I have always sung and played music growing up in church, so I'm used to performing in front of people. Performing your own music that you wrote from your heart, it's very vulnerable, and so the first time I did that was when I was 16. Okay, this one is really personal. Who's your favorite superhero? Thank you for asking this question. My favorite superhero is Batman. I am a huge Batman fan. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, actually. He's a human being, and I think that's what I like about him is he's just a regular human who has tons of money. I mean, that helps, right? But he's just a regular human. He's not like Superman who can fly. He's not like Spider-Man who got bit by a spider and has powers. He doesn't have powers, but he's made himself into a superhero, and I mean, I think he does a pretty dang good job of it. Batman. Woohoo! What's your biggest fear in life? Well, sharks. That's my biggest fear in life, people. Sharks. I have nightmares about sharks. I can't go into the ocean in just the open ocean. I could never just go out into the open ocean because I would literally die of a panic attack. Dead serious. I've had 2 panic attacks already in my life where sharks literally pretty much could never have been, but that's my biggest fear. I have nightmares about them all the time. It's kind of ridiculous. So this question asks, if you could be in any Disney original movie, what would it be? Great question. Here's the catch. Are you asking Disney original movie that has gone out into the theater? Or are you asking Disney original movie that's been on like Disney Channel? I don't know, but I'm answering both questions for you. If this is an original movie on Disney Channel, I'd have to say Xenon. Now for you kids that are obviously younger than me, I think I totally just dated myself. Xenon was like the coolest girl ever. Every girl wanted to be her. If you didn't want to be her, I don't know where you were living, because I wanted to be her when I was younger. Now, as for the Disney original movie that came out into like theaters that, you know, are the movie movies, I think I'd have to pick a classic for the original movie. I'd have to go with Beauty and the Beast because that is my all-time favorite. I mean, literally, I could probably go in my room right now and go and get my pillow just to show you. I'll be right back. I know this is a little bit ridiculous, but obviously, this one wins. Don't make fun. I'm a kid at heart. Do jellyfish have brains? Nope. They ain't got no brains. Not now, not never. When did you start playing / learning guitar? What inspired you to love music the way that you do? I started playing / learning guitar when I was 10. 10? When I was 10. That's when I got my first guitar. So I have been playing guitar for almost 12 years now. I love it. It's so natural to me. I actually had to learn piano before I could learn how to play guitar. My mom wanted me to learn the basics, learn how to read music, which was actually good, so thank you, Mom. So I'm actually glad that I do have that in my back pocket. But I always wanted to play guitar. Finally, my parents surprised me with a guitar one Christmas, and I pretty much died. And ever since then, the rest is history, people. I just love guitar. I took lessons for maybe almost a year from someone, and then after that, I haven't taken lessons ever. I think because my love for guitar is so big that it just came so naturally and so easily to me, and I loved it. So it wasn't like piano where I just like hate it. I was like sitting there like, I don't want to practice this. But not guitar. As soon as I got home from my guitar lesson, when I did take lessons, I came home and I would be there just playing my guitar and playing whatever I learned, because that's how badly I wanted to learn it. That's when you know that that's the instrument for you and that's what you want to play and that's what you should be playing, is when it really, really connects with you. I don't know that anything really inspired me to love music the way that I do. I think people are naturally born with gifts from God. Music for me, I mean, I can't imagine a world without music. That's how much I love music. I'm a little obsessed with it, but it's what I want to do, so it's okay that I'm obsessed with it. But my mom actually, and the whole side of her family, very, very musically inclined. They've always been into music. My grandpa plays trumpet, my mom sings, and all my great uncles, they all play instruments. So I guess I was kind of born into a musical family, which I'm very lucky for that, because my mom's the one who started teaching me piano when I was really, really young. So I've always had music, I guess, in my soul, like all my life, and I love it. And I didn't realize that I wanted to fully do music and pursue music until I was a teenager, until I was like 15 or 16. That's when I was like, I want to do music. But music has always been a huge part of my life, and it always, always, always will be. Last question. Can you say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? And then someone commented back and said, do you mean supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Well, I can say it. And if you're trying to say that because my last name is Poppin, good one. And I chose it. So be happy. So that is the end of my answer video to all of your beautiful questions that you asked me. Thank you guys for all the questions. I know I can't answer all of them, obviously, but I'm going to be doing this like every month. So you guys have a chance to get your questions answered. And if I'm doing this for like a few years, then I think it's possible for everyone's questions to get answered. But I'll always kind of look through them and see the main questions that you guys are trying to ask me, so I make sure that I get those answered. And I will definitely be picking random questions that you guys are asking, because you guys have some good questions. Keep it up, guys. I love it. I love the love. I love the love. I'm sorry it took me so long to answer them. My sorry. I will be answering them way quicker next time. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see all of you lovely people next week. Peace and love and happiness. We're gonna go hiking, and we're gonna go rappel. Tired.
Really?